So I got a few messages about how I set up this YOHO stealth camping 4Runner deal, and I'm going to go through it with you today. Last year I was hiking through here. Actually, we were just sitting here kind of sucking in the view, and a Grizz and her 2 cubs went literally right beside us and walked down and crossed. It was pretty awesome. Studded winter tires, a must-have. All right, so I'm going to show you what I've got going on here. Here's these drawers, or these storage containers. This is the size, and these came from Walmart, and these fit perfectly underneath the bed. And you can just, obviously this is here just to show you guys what you can put in them, but this works great, one on each side. If there's 2 of you, obviously you have your own stuff here, your whatever, your toothbrush, whatever. You can put your boots in there, whatever you want to do. But they absolutely fit perfectly, and they're tight. And like I say, they can pull them out, and they don't fall out. They kind of pin themselves in there. So that's awesome. Maybe your hiking boots there. Here's my side, and the same thing. So I got these beauty bins. I've got some water in this one. And that's how it looks. So the storage capability is insane. It's just like crazy amount of storage in this thing. And of course, you've got your Yakima rocket box. And in this guy right now, I have recovery gear. I've got some tracks. I've got some shovels, and I've got some firewood. So that, again, I can get way more in that rocket box. So again, storage, tons of it. And here's the setup. So these guys really don't go anywhere. I've latched them, but they really don't go anywhere just because of the weight. Sorry, this guy here, I've got some jumper cables and some tie-down straps. So this is what I got in this drawer. This is pretty much all my cooking supplies, and I'll go over that here in detail, or quickly anyway. And my camp stove fits right on top, and it fits great. Again, I pack this up and leave it pretty much as is and just throw it in the car when I'm heading out. But that fits perfect like that. And it just so happens that this Coleman stove fits absolutely perfectly, going from left to right. It doesn't rub anything, it just fits on top perfectly. So that's kind of a bonus. This isn't meant to be stealthy, you know, I'm not trying to be a stealthy camper out there. It just happens to be, it is what it is. You can't tell anybody sleeping in this thing. There's no rooftop tent, or there's nothing saying I'm camping in here. So in that sense, it's definitely stealthy. Anyway, let's take a look inside here. All right, let's take a look. So again, this is my food and cooking box, and I just took off that double burner Coleman. So we got a couple of these cups here. This is the perfect size for wine. I got some toothpicks in there. I got some coffee, of course. These are awesome. These are just a hand grinder, and they're just kind of cheapos off Amazon, but this thing's been working great, so I use this when I can. If I'm hiking, I'll just bring coffee packets, no big deal. So this is pretty cool. This is a GSI Outdoors Bodum, and basically you do your coffee in here, and it keeps it warm. When it's done, you just give it a twist, and there's your thermos of coffee ready to go. Of course, I got some fuel, and I've got a little bit of this guy here, insulated cup. This guy, I love this cup. This is a hydro flask. I got a couple of Gatorade. I like eating with plates, especially when carving up steaks or whatever. It's just nice to have plates. Heavy duty skillet here, cast iron. Utensils here. This is a jet boil. I've got some tea in there, some sugar and some honey. I got some spices here. Got one of those. This is my food sack. I got some sausages here. I got some mustard, snacks, like some nuts and stuff. I got some cups. What else do I got here? I've got these guys, some energy bars, these guys. And I got some itchy bum soup, some wet wipes, apples, and just stuff in there. I got some utensils here, bagels, and just stuff. So that's the food stack. And your itchy bums. I got a cooler, small cooler. It's got some burgers in it and some steaks. I've also have some, I got a water filtration system. You know what, in the truck it's easy to carry this big honking thing, so I bring this along. Some rice here, and I've got some of those Mountain House dinners, more snacks, some paper towel, and these guys are great for roasting marshmallows or hot dogs or whatever. And what else we got? This box here, it's just got some odds and ends in it as well. I'll go through those. Like, it's got some of that in it, which is a must-have. And this one I have the lid on, and again I can put some more crap in there. But again, storage, tons of it. And this is kind of a cool deal. Winter camping kind of sucks. I'm not really into it because it gets dark so early. Literally, you know, 4 or 5 o'clock. Well, now about 5 o'clock it's dark, so I'm not really into winter camping, but I do it. But here's a neat deal I've set up. That's the road. So yeah, you gotta have studded tires. So you know what this is if you have a 4Runner, and fits perfect up here. My mattress is only a couple inches thick, and again, you got to remember, the thicker mattress you have, the less headroom you have. So I've got a couple pieces of foam. It's really, I think they call them 2 inches each out of Walmart, but really it's maybe 2-3 inches max together. But look at this guy. Here's your work surface right here. So you know what, if you got camera gear or whatever you're going to set up, I just use this. This is awesome. You can prepare meals on this. It's just a great surface, and it's portable, and it fits between these boxes perfectly. Yeah, this is literally a skating rink. If I had brought my skates, I could have went down here. It would have been fun until I got to the end. And of course, you got this as a work surface. If you need this, you can prepare meals or whatever you got to do on this surface, so that works great. And I'll go through this box next. Okay, box 2. I've got some toiletries. I got some soap. I'm not going to be showering out there today. Just some other odds and ends in here. I got a little hatchet here. I got the straps, my crampons. I got some, you know, fire stuff. Stayed with a full fire kit in it. Power banks. Because I don't like using the battery off the truck. I'm paranoid about it. I don't have a dual battery setup. I'm going to get one, I think. Crampons, stick handles, some gloves, some TP. I got this guy here. I always bring it. This is a hammock. I've got a bunch of these. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. I've got, I think, about 6 of these. My bear spray. I got my beers. Some of this beauty stuff. We got a really nice bottle of Amarone here this time. This will be a treat. And it'll look nice in those big mugs. A little LED light in there and some mouthwash, toothpaste. So that's pretty stealthy, and realistically what I really like about this is I can just, if I don't like this spot, I can just close the doors and go. So it doesn't make a noise when you're driving with it. It absolutely doesn't make a sound. And even off-road, bouncing along, the bed doesn't move, there's no rattle, there's no shake, there's nothing. Of course, when you lift that hatch up in the 4Runner, you have these lights and they're located perfectly. But you know what, I'm paranoid about using any car battery power for anything, especially when it's minus 20. So I don't use it. I have them off, especially when camping. You leave one on or something goes weird and all of a sudden you don't have any power to start your car. So that's no good. So I use LEDs. Existing dome light. This dome light, again, you can use it, of course, you can just turn it on or off, but again, I'm paranoid about it. So I have this guy here. So it's just Velcro. I can put it anywhere I want and then hit it and it lights the whole place up. It's actually 2 light. That's not bad. And that, in case something goes sideways, I guess. I don't know what that is. So the center console works well with the bed. There's the pillows right there, and I just use it kind of like a side table. My drinks will go on there. There's my coffee. I have a charger here, and I got these cheesy little side pouches from Foxwood, and they're just, I forget how much they were. They're just cheap, but you know what? You can put your phone in them, and there's one on each seat, and you can put little doodads in there. And I just leave my phone in there charging overnight, and whatever else you want in there. You can stick a flashlight in there or whatever. But I got one of those on each seat, and really there's enough room in there to squeeze in. People ask me all the time, oh, is it too tight? You know what? It really depends how big you are. I'm 6'2" and shrinking, and you know what? I've got no issues getting in and out of it. Maybe I'll demonstrate that. So basically, you can just pull over, whether it's in a Walmart parking lot or in the middle of the Rocky Mountains, and tuck yourself in and go to sleep. It's pretty stealthy for sure. Wind gusts hit 100 kilometers an hour today. I was happy to be in something solid because it was a chilly wind.